Meditation is more popular than ever, but could trying to quiet the mind make you more anxious? Well, you're not alone. In fact, people are experiencing a new phenomenon called relaxation-induced anxiety. Friend of the show, Shaman Durek, the author of Spirit Hacking, joins us with more insight into this phenomena.
Welcome.
And
I mean, it sounds counterintuitive, but I can relate. I mean, you have to be ready to relax and meditate. And if you're not ready for that, then it may stress you out.
Yeah, well, you know, what I see a lot is people always going into this space of, I have to quiet my mind, I have to meditate, I have to get in the space. But what they don't understand is that when you're going into that space of quieting your mind, I don't want to quiet my mind because I want to know what's going on in my mind so I can make changes in my life. And a lot of times when people are quieting their mind, they don't realize that they're actually blocking out all of these other things that want to come through so they can learn more about themselves that does cause anxiety. So there's different types of meditations. You don't have to do a sit down, quiet your mind meditation. You can, there's Zen meditations where you just walk around your neighborhood in silence. There's meditations where you do mantras or you can do prayers. There's meditations where you actually move your body, where you do like Tai Chi, Qigong. So these different types of meditations are allowing you, because not everyone's body is the same, and it allows you to be able to get into a space where you feel comfortable when you're doing it and you also get better results.
we were a few years ago doing a show for the doctors in St. George, Utah. I believe it was Red Rocks Resort. And they had me do a walking meditation, and it was along this maze, and it took about 30 minutes, and I just quietly wondered and let my mind wander. And it was a form of active meditation, unlike anything I'd ever done before. And when I got to the end and I walked all the way back around, I was just so refreshed. And I didn't know that that was considered meditation, but it is.
Absolutely, it is very much meditation, because anytime you're in a state where you're just letting your mind go, you're actually releasing stress, you're releasing toxins, you're releasing things that you're holding on to that creates those high levels in cortisol and those parts of your being that make you feel so stressed out inside of your body. You know, a lot of times what I do is I take my students to like rock concerts or to like noisy places and teach them how to meditate there, because we've become a society where we're so focused on always wanting to be in that quiet stream, that quiet brook with the birds chirping, and honestly, that's not building spiritual immunity. And what it does is when you go to these loud places and you learn how to breathe through it, the fire engine, the kids screaming, and all of that doesn't affect you anymore.
So let's back up to that kid screaming part. so if you are surrounded by a noisy, crazy environment, how do you take that moment and learn to immunize yourself, as you're saying?
So one of the things you can do is start breathing into it, right? And getting comfortable with it. Like a lot of times when I go to friends' house and their kids start screaming, like, I can't take it, I can't take it. I'm like, learn to absorb it. Get into a space, because it builds your spiritual immunity, which makes you strong.